Thank you very much. Thank you all so very much. You may have your seats while we're getting the bride ready to come on up in a few minutes. So please be patient with her. As you know, if you've been intimately involved in wedding preparations, it's quite a bit of work. And for a young lady more so, they want to see everything perfect as possible, right? Every young lady knows that. So just bear with her for a few more moments. Thank you. We can have a bit of music in the background by time. Thank you.
Everybody can't circle, but see what you can do.
Yeah, I think this is okay.
Yeah, see what best you can do.
Yeah, it's okay. This one's okay.
Alright, good.
I think
That's all we want to know, one picture alone. For save the memories.
Come on, film. Come on, little children.
We don't get all.
He's a smart guy. He wants a double picture.
See, that's smart one, yeah. Good job, good job. That's all we need.
Thank you. Yeah, because we're so used to wearing white. Yeah, even during the jug funeral, he likes white. Yeah.
Oh my god. You gotta be smart, man.
I mean, the stage is kind of small too, so like, where else are you gonna go? It's taking really long. It's gonna be 4.
We didn't work together.
And that's it.
Was this guy here last night? Was it?
Oh,
Somebody else, right?
so she's probably not gonna be here tomorrow.
Yeah, one crowd. Hey, yeah, one crowd to come here. Yeah, I'm gonna send me dress up nice for 4 people.
So it's a busy weekend. Busy weekend.
It's easy, eh? But you should have tell people 2 o'clock
Because it
when.
takes a lot of time
I'm
too.
coming to
Like,
3.
I didn't expect yesterday to
Yeah,
go
that's fine.
first.
And get people 1 hour early. That's what they'll do till 3 o'clock and come 4.
Yeah. You said they were waiting for more people. Yeah. Oh my god, when we were leaving, yeah, when we were leaving, the entire house at the front was crowded. And then the comment, yeah. Yeah. And then they have to go around. No, because I was telling my mom this morning, I'm still tired from last night. Yeah. 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 That's why my mom didn't want to come today. Really? Yeah, saggy. I think everywhere is different, you know? Everybody feels different. And the fire thing, yeah.
And the man put everything together and make a collage. Like, man put some big music in the background. See? When he play this in front now, like they put the DVD now, you get like one every everything.
outside, right?
You want
Yeah.
air, everything.
Here?
You get on background music,
Oh, but
get
we
in.
were here for that.
and then Gavin come in and sing. Because you gotta edit a lot of stuff.
That's fun. I don't remember. It's been a while, you know. But I think you could see they were sweating too. Yeah. But outside it was nice too yesterday. It wasn't too hot. Or
Robin.
too cold.
Any excuse? I will skate through an hour at least.
Yeah, it gets a little confusing, right?
Normally they're the one who's late. It's gonna be something.
I don't know. I saw that in America's wedding last time, so I don't know about that. The step and
You should have told people 2 o'clock, but it's almost 6.
yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah. But that's good. So you don't have to look at the book. Yeah.
We're ready to come back. You had that already. You had that already.
Yeah,
Go through
I
all
can't
that.
remember all of it. Yeah.
You know how many places I go, right? And me and Abu open them
Yeah, and they seemed a little confused.
because people come and they're not ready yet, and everybody hungry.
Yeah. Really? Yeah. They have some big spoons though. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because you could hear it was more than the wood, right? He said the bride wants a lot of people. I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, he just came down. Oh my god.
No, they have like one set of has
That's
like
what I thought, you know?
Amazon now. Like one set of got 8 mics.
Yeah.
So that's what like two mic each on one unit.
No,
For
he
the
was
wireless.
asking them.
It's 2
He
mics,
asked
right?
them,
I know
are
some
you
of them
gonna take
like
pictures of us?
they have like 8 mics
Yeah.
on one. I was trying to get one for my mother, but I'm not sure about it because the thing is that people don't hear this stuff. That's the problem. People always break things, man. That's why I just leave it cord and done. I keep all the old stuff.
Anal? Anal?
Right. Right. I have a wireless one. And what happened? Somebody messed up the programming
Yeah.
on one of them. I didn't. Really good.
And then you just stop here, like you said, right? At the end of this one.
Well, it's been a while. Somebody donated. Well, a pilot donated one.
said
and-
not
and
to go
one
here
of the,
though, right?
the wireless is not tuned into.
And
the
then after
thing.
that, on board.
So that's how. Only I got one working. I don't use it sometimes. I use karaoke.
I didn't even see the list that well. There were so many on there.
And I bought those rechargeable
You lead
batteries.
it. You
So
lead it.
I don't buy batteries.
Oh my god.
But
Oh,
still I don't
because
use
the
it, so-
high. Very high
Because I'm the only
scale.
one who knows to set it up. So just keep it
Yeah.
quiet. Try not to stress a bit.
That's how it was sewn.
Yeah, squeak, right? Wait, so even on this one, do first and last, or just go through these?
Sherry Lisura. Mama say first and last. Vishwani they want
But what about when they're doing the actual Hawan then? Like when they light the fire?
No, you can't skip the night.
Okay, but and do we sing Bache Kap still, or is he gonna sing another? Okay, so
Wait, come on. Light the fire. So which one of those is it? You should see one on there.
I think it's up there if you go take a picture.
Yeah, but we never put it in order.
Yeah, cause he might just pick one.
Right, written on the paper, you have the mantra with songs to sing.
That's it already. I want to brace back.
Are they starting now? Are they starting now?
But let's go to picture with the song.
You get certain song you want to sing.
The list, there's a list. Yes.
You get some song you want to sing. Best help her. Kabita help him. Kabita the list.
I don't know when they're doing all that. Is he doing all that one?
Next one you get to January.
January, Dora. Oh, I don't know. So it is out of order. Is she starting now? Is she coming now?
You guys use all those kind of AC.
What does that mean?
Oh,
What did they
the
look
number?
at there?
That one's on though. It's open, but I don't know if it's doing anything.
Oh, okay.
That's central. You're here, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I didn't see this the last time.
Oh, okay. So you should go stand with it.
I heard somebody tried to steal it. The units, right? On the roof?
Yeah, so
I heard that.
people
It's crazy, man. We gotta do now is build a grill over it
yeah, India they have it.
and secure it. One day our AC gave out at Mandir too. And we had to end service early. Yeah. It was working, but nothing was coming out. It was hot. And they eat that trap inside.
Sometimes. No, like some Sundays, we don't even take it.
Maybe when they try to steal it, they cut something and they affected.
Oh, that was before we had.
Oh, that was before. But this has to work with anything upstairs on the roof. No? Because I don't see nothing run to it. There's any. There's
Oh, we
nothing
got a
run
little
into
scared.
it. Never seen this kind. It's not a bad idea though. But if it works, it's good.
The last wedding,
That's
the
hard
one
on you too,
downstairs
then.
started leaking
Yeah.
water.
We installed one in the basement at couple months ago. But I hear now about it.
Yeah.
Don't get 9 o'clock, right?
Yeah.
Time together already. Like a 9 o'clock wedding and so you know maybe about
You know the week you guys weren't here. It was a long time.
Father get the woman. No matter, right?
Because it's taking long for you guys
Step
put it.
four.
But what are we supposed to put? You know, like he told me to tell him he didn't want to take. Yeah, I know. Cause Kevin was today and he's not gonna do it. Let Anita have to do it. Is it that he was supposed to do it too? Yeah. Yeah, none of them. Yeah.
All right, brothers and sisters, please stand to welcome the bride and her party. As we did with the groom, please, with love and devotion, put your hands together and say Namaste.
एक मैं हूँ, एक ईमान है, दोनों तुझ पे, हाँ तुझ पे, दोनों तुझ पे कुर्बान है।
Here is our radiant bride, Sandhya Dhaniram. Incarnation of beauty itself, followed by her mom and her dad, Sudesh and Pinky. And this special song has been selected by the bride herself to demonstrate her love.
मेरे इश्क के हर मकाम में, हर सुबह में, हर शाम में एक रुतबा है, एक शान है, दोनों तुझ पे, हाँ तुझ पे, दोनों तुझ पे, हाँ तुझ पे, दोनों तुझ पे कुर्बान है। एक दिल है, एक जान है, दोनों तुझ पे, दोनों तुझ पे कुर्बान है।
Thank you all very much. On behalf of the Dhaniram and the Prince family, I welcome each and every one of you to this very holy sacrament, the most important sanskar of the 16th, as outlined by Mahrshi Dayananda. Today, we are here not just to witness all of you here, all of you holy souls, these guests are all godlike. And today, in addition to being witnesses, you're here to bless this couple. Shower all your blessings towards this union of Sandhya and Kevin. We did the welcome, and now Sandhya will offer Kevin a seat. And this seat is indicative of making a statement by Sandhya and saying, "Oh, Kevin, I offer you this seat. Let this characterize our life together, a life of comfort. This seat of comfort, let it characterize our life of comfort now and henceforth." I will chant, and after I chant, Kevin will then have to say if he accepts this seat. Om Vishtaro Vishtaro Vishtaraha Pratigrihyatam. Kevin, I'll say, you accept? Om Pratigrihnami. Go ahead, you can give him the seat. And Kevin, you can put that away at the side. That is a symbolical representation of the seat of comfort. The next step, and keep in mind, Sandhya will now offer Kevin a mixture of honey with yogurt. And what is she saying? Sandhya is saying there are three tastes of the honey and yogurt. And she's saying, Kevin, in addition to a seat to comfort, I offer you this sweetness. And may the winds blow in sweetness, the rivers flow in sweetness. May trees and plants grow in sweetness for us, Kevin, you and I. And may you, Kevin, may you and I experience fortune and grace and goodness in life. After I chant, Sandhya, you'll give him the first taste. And Kevin, after I chant, you also have to say whether you accept. Om Bhur Bhuvah Swaha Madhu Vataritayate Madhu Ksharanti Sindhavah Madhvirnah Santu Oshadihi. First taste. And the second taste, in addition to the physical characteristics, there's a sweetness statement of time, that there is sweetness in night, day, at dawn, dusk, and any time, O Kevin. May heaven, like a father, be sweet for us. O Madhu Naktam Utoshaso Madhu Mat Partim Rajah Madhu Dyaur Astu Nah Pita. Second taste. Om Saubhagyamastu Om Shubham Bhavatu Om Saubhagyamastu Om Shubham Bhavatu Om Saubhagyamastu Om Shubham Bhavatu. Second taste. And those are the statements and the consents, the initial consents made by both the bride and groom. The next set of approval is called the Kanyadan. And we'll need the two brothers, Sonny, and the parents of the bride and groom. Sonny, where are you? And I understand you have another brother or cousin that will accompany you. While they're getting ready, in the Vedic Sanatan Dharma, I notice Kanyadan has been misconstrued and mischaracterized in many occasions. But here, the parents of the bride and groom are giving their approval to this union. Mahrshi Dayananda said the highest form of a wedding, of a marriage, is called Swayamvar, where the two persons getting married must give their consent, like Sri Ram and Mata Sita. When those two give consents along with the parents' approval, you have the highest, two capable people, of course, getting married, then you have the highest form of a marriage. You ready? Om Dayananda Gotrotpannam Imam Sandhyanamnim Samalankritam Kanyam Pratigrihanatu Bhavan. Om Dayananda Gotrotpannam Imam Sandhyanamnim Samalankritam Kanyam Pratigrihanatu Bhavan. Kevin, the parents say to you, do accept in marriage the hand of our beautiful daughter, Sandhya, born in the lineage of Mahrshi Dayananda Saraswati. And somebody please put a mic next to Kevin. He needs to say, I do accept 3 times for us, all of us to hear.
I do upset. I do upset.
One more time.
I do upset.
Thank you, son. Thank you. Now, brothers and sisters, that we have had the consent, the approval of the parents. Generally, there is a practice, a cultural practice, where there are exchange of gifts. I understand both sides have brought some sweetmeats. They would like to exchange sweetmeats representing sweetness in thought and fragrance in speech. They will exchange their and since this mandir is considered the home of Sandhya, Diana and Isaac and Rakesh will first give their gifts to Suresh and Pinky when I chant. You can come in front of the stage. Oh, in front. I'll tell you when. Om Jaram Gaccha Paridhatsvavaso Bhava Krishtinam Abhihasti Pava Shatam Cha Jiva Sharadah Suvarcha Raim Cha Putrananusam Vyayasva Ayushmatidam Paridhatsvavasah. Thank you. And now, as I said a few moments ago, the consent of the bride and groom, or the potential bride and groom, must be given for us to have this wedding. And that is demonstrated by the garlanding. Garlanding representing victory and clearly indicating their consent before all of you as witnesses and as godlike souls blessing this union. Jai Jai Pati Parameshwar, Jai Jai Pati Parameshwar, Jai Jai Pati Parameshwar, Jai Jai Pati Parameshwar. Ek palre mein pati viraje, Ilhari gaur se dekho dekhne walon, palra bhai, palra bhai, jai jai pati parameshwar, jai jai pati parameshwar. And when I chant, Sandhya, you will first garland him. He has come to your house to get married to you. And you are giving consent by this act before everyone here and before your parents and his parents. Om Samanjantu Vishwadevah समापो हृदयानिनो समातरिश्वासं धाता समुद्रेष्ट्री दधातु नौ. And that is correct. Please bend when you're doing the garlanding. And now, when I chant, Kevin, you will garland Sandhya. Om Samanjantu Vishwadevah Samapo Hridayanino Samatarishva Samdhata Samudeshtri Dadhatu now. Om Swasti, Om Swasti, Om Swasti. And may all the educated people, blessed souls, well-wishers present here today, unite these two hearts in love, just as particles of water from two separate containers once mix, you cannot separate the water individually that came from the separate container. May air and fire and all the cosmic forces, even inspired wisdom, sustain them together. With all the approvals and consents now received, we will proceed with this sacrament. And like in Vedic Sanatana Dharma, every sacrament starts with the Havan. So we'll ask them to have their seats, and our daughter Kavita will lead us. Yeah. We can, for the parents, can someone please bring up those two chairs? Yes, one for Diana, one for Pinky, and another green chair, those two, yeah, for the two mothers, and two of those green ones for the two fathers. Yes, Sonny, you can make a hop on a skip over there. Yeah, can put them a little bit back. Yep, they will be. Move it closer to the wall, Suresh. Over there. Mm-hmm. Okay? And now we'll start.
Attachmanam, all of us placing our right palm into our left palm.
And we can all do this, asking God to wash away the impurities in thoughts and those impediments that prohibit us from proceeding with a very fruitful and blessed life. Go ahead.
Touching our body limbs. Om Vamahasyastu. Om Nasurme Pranostu. Om Akshurme Chaksharastu. Om Karyorme Shotamastu. Om Bahurme Balamastu. Om Urdurma Ojostu. Om Arishtani Mingani Tanasta के दाता परमेश्वर, आप कृपा करके हमारे संपूर्ण दुर्गुण व्यसन और दुखों को दूर कीजिए। जो कल्याणकारक कम स्वभाव वाले पदार्थ हैं, वे सब हमको प्राप्त कराए।
O God, O Creator of this universe, O radiant cause of all manifestations, do remove from us all that is difficult in our experience and all tendencies to transgress your laws, and bring unto us all that is beautiful, benevolent, and auspicious.
ईश्वर स्तुति प्रार्थनोपासना प्रकरणम् अथ स्वस्ति वाचनम्। ॐ अग्निमिरे पुरोहितं यजस्य देवमृत्युजं होतारं रत्नधातमम्। ॐ स्वस्ति पन्थामनुचरेम सूर्याचन्द्रमसाविव पुनर्धरता ज्ञता जानता सङ्गमे महि इति संक्षेपतः स्वस्ति वाचनम् अथ शान्तिकरणम्। ॐ शन्ना इन्द्राग्नि भवतामवोभिः शन्ना इन्द्रा वरुणा रातहव्या शमिन्द्रा सोमा सुविताय शम्योः शन्ना इन्द्रा पूषणा वाजसातौ। ॐ शन्नः सोमो भवतु ब्रह्मशन्नः शन्नो ग्रावाणः शमु सन्तु यज्ञाः शन्नः स्वरुणामितयो भवन्तु शन्नः प्रस्वः शमुवस्तु अथ शिवसङ्कल्पमन्त्राः। ॐ यजाग्रतो दूरमुदेति दैवम् तदु सुप्तस्यात् तथैवेति दूरङ्गमं ज्योतिषां ज्योतिरेकं तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु। ॐ शशारथिरश्वानि वयं मनुष्याः नेनीयते भीष्मभिर्वाजिनैव हृत्प्रतिष्ठं यदचिरं जविष्ठं तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु। तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु।
And we pray, O King, with your peaceful flow, bring peace to the world. And O King, O God, let us have no fear from our friends, nor from those who are unfriendly to us, no fear from the known nor the unknown, not in the day nor in the night, and may we be friendly unto all directions. Om Abhayam
Mitrād Abhayam Jātād Abhayam Parokshād Abhayam Naktam Abhayam Divanah Sarvāshād Mama Mitram Bhavantu Sarvāshād Mama Mitram Bhavantu
as we kindle this fire, this divine light in our hearts and all of our hearts, we pray to God, O great giver, give us strength to maintain a strong mind and firm faith in you. Lead us onto the path of righteousness, and save us from the blunders in judgment. इतनी शक्ति हमें दे न दाता, मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना। इतनी शक्ति हमें दे न दाता, मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना। हम चले नेक रास्ते पे हमसे भूल कर भी कोई भूल होना। इतनी शक्ति हमें दे न दाता, मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना। मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना।
Samidadana, offering of Samida unto the fire.
Chasman prajaya pashubhir brahmavachase nanadyena samedhaya swaha idam agnaye jatavedase idannamama om samidhagnim doasyatagritar bodhayatatitim अस्मिन् हव्याजुहोतना सुसमिधाय शोषिषे कृतं तीव्रं जुहोतना अग्नये जातवेदसे स्वाहा इदमग्नये जातवेदसे इदन्नममा तन्त्वा समिद्भिरङ्गिरो कृतेन वर्धयामसि बृहच्छोच्छाय विष्ठ्य स्वाहा इदमग्नये अङ्गिरसे इदन्नममा अथ पञ्चघृत आहुतयः
5 key oblations.
Om Mayantaitma Jatavedasene Yasvavardhasvachedavardhaya Chasman Prajaya Pashubhir
Brahma Varchase
Nanadyena Samedhaya Swaha Idam Agnaye Jatavedase Idam Namama Om Mayanta Idma Atma Jatavedasene Yasvavardhasvachedavardhaya Chasman Prajaya Pashubhir Brahma Varchase Nanadyena Samedhaya Swaha Idam Agnaye Jatavedase Idam Namama Om Mayanta Idma Atma Jatavedasene Yasvavardhasvachedavardhaya Chasman Prajaya Pashubhir Brahma Varchase Nanadyena Samedhaya Swaha Idam Agnaye Jatavedase Idam Namama Om Mayanta Idma Atma Jatavedasene Yasvavardhasvachedavardhaya Chasman Prajaya Pashubhir Brahma Varchase Nanadyena Samedhaya Swaha Idam Agnaye Jatavedase Idam Namama
5th and final time.
Om Mayanta Idma Atma Jatavedasene Yasvavardhasvachedavardhaya Chasman Prajaya Pashubhir Brahma Varchase Nanadyena Samedhaya Swaha Idam Agnaye Jatavedase Idam Namama Atha Jal Prasinjanam.
The Yajman will now sprinkle water around the kund.
Om Adite Anumanyaswa Om Anumate Anumanyaswa Om Saraswati Anumanyaswa Om Deva Savitah Prasuyaj Patim Bhagaya Divyo Gandharva Ketapu Ketanah Punatu Vachaspati Vachanah Swadatu Atha Agara Vajabhaga Hutayah.
Key oblations, north, south, and center.
Om Agnaye Swaha Idam Agnaye Idam Namama
your seats, and we'll continue with the mantras specific to this Vivaah Sanskar. You'll continue offering ghee, 2 individual spoons. These next few mantras recognizes the twin forces that complement each other. Man and woman, the sun and the moon, sky and the earth, that complements each other, the cosmos, that everything works in such synchronized fashion for our benefit. And when you think of you and Sandhya and Kevin, twin forces complementing each other towards this unity. And we chant. Om Ritashad Rita Dhamagnir Gandharvah Sana Idam Brahma Kshatram Patu Tasmai Swahavad Idam Ritashahe Rita Dhamne Agnaye Gandharvaya Idanna Mama Om Ritashad Ritadhamagnir Gandharvas Tasya Shadayopsaraso Mudo Nama Tabhya Swaha Idam Oshadhibhyopsarobhyo Mudbhyah Idanna Mama Om Bhujyuhu Suparno Yajyo Gandharvah Sanaidam Brahma Kshatram Patu Tasmai Swahavad Idam Bhujyave Suparnaya Yajyaya Gandharvaya Idanna Mama Om Bhujyuhu Suparno Yajyo Gandharvas Tasya Dakshina Apsarasastavanam Tabhyah Swaha Idam Dakshinabhyo Sarobhyah Stavyabhyah Idanna Mama Om Prajapatir Vishwakarma Mano Gandharvah Sanaidam Brahma Kshatru Patu Tasmai Swahavad Idam Prajapatiye Vishwakarmane Manase Gandharvaya Idanna Mama Om Prajapatir Vishwakarma Mano Gandharvas Tasya Riksamanya Apsaras Eshte Nama Tabhya Swaha Idam Riksamebhyo Psarabhya Eshtibhyah Idanna Mama. And in these few mantras, Kevin and Sandhya, you're praying the mind which protects its body. The mind is the master of active and cognitive senses and coordinates all sensual functions. May the mind reconcile our knowledge with our application. In this wedding sacrament, we think of the mind, that's you and Sandhya, and how, like a ruler, it coordinates both inner and outer organs, while they function with precision. In the next few mantras, we ask, O God, desiring of victory in life, and we'll offer chant this mantra. Om Chittam Cha Swaha Idam Chittaya Idanna Mama Om Chittishcha Swaha Idam Chityai Idanna Mama Om Akutam Cha Swaha Idam Akutaya Idanna Mama Om Akutishcha Swaha Idam Akutyai Idanna Mama Om Vijyatam Cha Swaha Idam Vijyataya Idanna Mama Om Vijyatischa Swaha Idanna Vijyate Idanna Mama Om Darshascha Swaha idam darshaya idanna mama. Om Purnamasam swaha idam Purnamasamaya idanna mama. Om Brihacha swaha idam Brihate idanna mama. And in these few mantras we just chant for the sake of being victorious over opposing forces, we, Sandhya and Kevin, both in this marriage, pledge to fully integrate both of your powers of perception with the things you both so perceive. You pledge to fully integrate your capacity for wish and intent with the things you wish for. You also pledge to fully integrate your power and knowledge with the things you seek to know. And the next few mantras, as we approach, focusing on the divine powers of blessing this union, we continue making ghee offering. Om Agnir Bhutanam Adhipatihi Samavatvasmin Brahman Yasmin Kshatre Syam Shishyasam Purodhayam Asmin Karmanyasyam Devahutyam Swaha Iram Agnaye Bhutanam Adhipataye Idanna Mama. Om Indro Jeshthanam Adhipatihi Samavatvasmin Brahman Yasmin Kshatre Syama Shishyasam Purodhayam Asmin Karmanyasyam Devahutyam Swaha Idam Indraya Jeshthanam Adhipataye Idanna Mama. Om Yamaha Prithivya Adhipatihi Samavatvasmin Brahman Yasmin Kshatre Syama Shishyasam Purodhayam Asmin Karmanyasyam Devahutyam Swaha Idam Yamaya Prithviya Adhipataye Idanna Mama. Kevin and Sandhya, we have come to a part of this sacrament, this Vivaah Sanskar. It's called a Pani Grahana. And so, Pandita will arrange you, and we'd sing, Jane wale dulhan, kushi kushi jana, lekin itna ta nata, जाके निभाना हम दुखियों को भूल जाना ना भूल न जाना जमने भूले खुशी खुशी जाना
लेकिन एक नाता नाता जाके निभाना हम दुखियों को भूल जाना
So Kevin, you will look at her as she sits there with her right hand in yours. Look into her eyes as if you're looking to see her soul, because the commitment you're about to make. We need a microphone for Kevin. Oh, he has it. Excellent, excellent. Nice, very good, Pandit, thank you. And I would like you to recite after me, Kevin, while you're looking into Sandhya's eyes. Sandhya, go ahead.
Sandhya,
Today I take hold of your hand
today I take hold of your hand
in front of your parents
in front of your parents
and my parents,
and my parents,
in front of your brother,
in front of your brother,
sisters,
sisters,
my siblings as well,
my siblings as well,
and in front of all these holy souls here today.
and in front of all these holy souls today.
And I ask you, Sandhya,
And I ask you, Sandhya,
that you pray with me
that you pray with me
that fortune and happiness
that fortune and happiness
may come for me,
may come from me,
for me,
for me,
as we begin to live
as we begin to live
together
together
in Grihast Jiwan,
in grass, Jian,
wedded life,
wedded life,
until final breath.
until final breath.
Sandhya,
Sandhya,
in addition to Kevin,
in addition to Kevin,
I have two other names
I have two other names
in this wedding sacrament.
in this wedding sacrament.
One is Bagaha
One is Bagahai
and the other is Savita.
and the other is Savito.
My name is Bagaha
My name is Bagaha
because
because
I am filled
I am
with
filled with
all the inspiration
all the inspiration
to make this marriage work.
to make this marriage work.
And my name is Savita
And my name is Savito
because I am
because I am
ready for family life.
ready for family life.
Come, Sandhya,
Come, Sandhya,
come to my home
come to my home
and make it your home,
and make it your home,
that you can rule
that you can rule
as a queen
as a queen
by my side,
by my side,
as I am king.
as I am king.
So we're changing from prince to king today. Sandhya, continue. Sandhya,
Sandhya,
I make a public announcement,
I make a public announcement,
a public pronouncement
a public pronouncement
that from today
that from today
you are my dharam patni.
you are my Dharam Patni.
Dharam, dharam.
Dharam Patni.
That's it. Thank you. Give him a round of applause, please. Yes. Yes. Yeah. You are my wife,
You are my wife,
and I,
and I am
your husband.
your husband.
Now, keep holding, don't lose. Give her the mic. And now, oh, before you do, one other thing. Give him back the mic. I would like you to look at Sandhya's parents and say, look at them now. Mom and Dad,
Mom and Dad,
I will take care of her
I will take care of her
as she takes care of me,
as she take care of me,
being my duty
being my duty
and obligation,
and obligation,
and
and
being her duty
being our duty
and obligation.
and obligation.
Yes, now you can give her the mic. Yeah. And Sandhya, the same thing, Betty. Look at Kevin and say, Kevin,
Kevin,
I too
I too
take hold of your hand,
take hold of your hand,
and I too pray
and I too pray
to God
to God
that happiness and fortune
that happiness and fortune
may come for me
may come from me
and for you
and for you
as we begin living together,
as we take in living together.
as we begin
As we begin
living together
living together
in Grihast Jiwan,
in Grihas Jiwan,
in wedded life,
in wedded life,
from today
from today
until final breath.
until final breath.
And I too
And I too
make this public pronouncement
make this public
in
pronouncement
front of all these holy souls sitting here today,
in front of all these holy souls sitting here today,
before your parents and mine,
before your parents and mine,
my siblings and yours,
my siblings and yours,
and the rest of the internet,
and the rest of the internet,
from today, that you are my pati,
that today you are my pati,
Parmeshwar,
Parmeshwar.
you're my husband,
You're my husband,
and I am
and I am
your dharam patni.
your Dharam Patni.
I am your wife.
I am your wife.
Give them a big round of applause, please. I will chant these 3 mantras. And sometimes, you know, you don't go through each mantra separately because of time. And so sometimes you have a sort of a summary of this. Om Gribhanami te saubhagatvaya hastam maya patya jaradashtir yatha saha bhagovaryama savita purandhir mahyam tvadur garhapatyaya devaha Om bhagaste hastam agrabhit Savita hastam agrabhit Patni tvamasi Dharmanaham grihapatistava Om ameyam astu posya Mahyam tvada brihaspatihi Maya patya prajavati Shamjiva Sharadah Shatam. And Kevin, one final thing. Give him the mic, please. And looking back at her parents, at Sandhya's parents, I will consider it my duty
I will consider it my duty
to care for her needs
to care for our needs
and to take care of her.
and to take care of her.
And this Pandit, that's me,
And this Pandit,
that's me. And this Pandit, presiding over this wedding
presiding over this wedding
sacrament,
sacrament,
has given you unto me,
has given you unto me,
and me unto you,
and me unto you,
for wedded life.
for wedded life.
In my protection,
In my protection,
with the children we plan to have,
with the children we plan to have,
we shall live in peace
we shall live in peace
for 100 years.
for 100 years, thousand.
Okay. Now, Pandit will direct you. For the circumambulation, you'll go around 3 times. Now, don't let go of her hand. And I'll give you the signal when to start. But I like to do for some of the most focal point in this sacrament, Kevin, for you and the audience. When you go around this fire, which we said is indicative of God's light and wisdom, it's divine light, you're taking an oath, making commitments before everybody here. This is being streamed over the internet in front of the pundits, your parents, her parents. And you're saying in this next mantra, as you will be going around, you're saying, I am Vishnu. Say, I am Vishnu. Forceful strength. Give him the mic. You're making a lot of commitments today, you know that. Okay. Because you're taking her with you from her home. So you say, I am Vishnu.
I am Vishnu,
Forceful strength.
forceful strength,
And you, Sandhya,
and you, Sandhya,
are Lakshmi.
are Lakshmi,
Mild sweetness.
mild sweetness.
I am the harmony of music.
I am the harmony of music,
And you are the words of wisdom.
and you are the words of wisdom.
I represent heaven.
I represent heaven,
And you are earth,
and you are earth,
herself personified.
or self-personified.
Let us be brought
Let us be brought
into one
into one,
to have many children
to have many children
who will live up to ripe age,
who will live up the right age,
happy and radiant,
happy and radiant,
with our minds in harmony.
with our minds in harmony.
May we live a long life.
May we live a long life,
And while living,
and while living,
let us see
let us see
and hear
and hear
the best things.
the best things.
Okay, you can give her the mic now. And you'll go around slowly, clockwise, all right? Om Amoham अस्मि सात्वं सात्वमस्य मोहं सामाहम् अस्मि ऋक्त्वं द्यौरहं पृथिवी त्वं ताव एव विवावहै सह रेतो दधावहै प्रजां प्रजनयावहै पुत्रान् विन्दवहै बहून् ते सन्तु जर अष्टयः सम्प्रियरोष्णु सुमनस्यमाना पश्ये शरदः शतं जीवेम शरदः शतं शृणुयामा शरदः शतं शृणुयामा शरदः शतम्. And Kevin, you have made a lot of commitments. We'll ask Sandhya now, along with you, to bring her, don't let go of her hand, come to the front of the stage here, in front of the kun. And we'll ask Sandhya's mom to come forth as well. And you will put your arm around her shoulder now. Put your arm around her shoulder, like this, Kevin. Yes, you can hold her. And what we're about to do, Kevin, it is called the Shilarohana, meaning her mom will put her foot on this rock. This rock, it's a little piece here. But imagine it's like the Rock of Gibraltar. You know what's the Rock of Gibraltar? It's next to Spain and England somewhere. And they say the rock never moves. It's huge, almost an island, the whole rock. And what it represents is this. You are telling her, climb this rock, my bride, just as this rock is firm and never sways even when faced with strong winds. You know what strong winds? We're not talking about the actual wind. Temptations. Things that make the mind fickle, go crazy. You know, you see something, see glitzy, glamour. That when you see all these things, anything. So you and I, both of you, may be firm in life. Neither one of you should or can be swayed from any distractions, any temptations, any of that sort of things. The commitments you have made is for life, both of you, correct? And so there should be nothing like that. Even when the temptations weaken your resolves, when you feel really beaten down by temptations, think of this, the commitment that you're making today. And you're saying, oh God, let us trample upon all impediments and keep away the hostile thinking. So anything that comes that's devious in nature, let us, you rise above, both of you rise above that and see for what it is, a mere temptation, an impediment, which both of you can overcome, okay? So as I chant, Pinky, the bride's mother, will put the bride's right foot on the slab. And so that's a commitment, both of you. And the values that a mother has lived by these years, those are the values she's grown up with. And that's the expectation you are having too, correct? Okay. Om arohe mam ashmanam ashmeva tvam stira bhava abhitishtha pritanyato vabadhasva pritannayatah. Om arohemam ashmanam ashmeva tvam sthira bhava abhitishta pritanyato vabadasva pritannayatah. You can now take the rock away now, and we'll have We'll go back to where you were. Hold her hand. Don't let go of her. And lead her through this way. Correct. And we'll ask the brother Sonny to come up, offering the lawa. Where's Sonny? And here in this, what's going to happen here, brothers and sisters, is the bride will form a cup with her hands like this. The groom will have his hand underneath hers. Her hand will open up a little bit. The brother will pour some of this lawa, symbolic of wealth and richness and everything, not only physical wealth, but a thought and everything that comes to her mind goes automatically to his and his to hers. And nothing, there are no secrets between them. Think about it. A lot of married couples here, so there are no secrets between them. Nothing is kept from one and the other. And while I'm talking, we're waiting on Sonny. And I know I told him ahead of time. Where is he? We'll have the bride's parents standing right next to the bride as well. And when we say swaha, you'll both, Sonny and Kevin, bend gently, humbly, and make the offering into the fire together. So when the lawa is poured in your hands, Sandhya, you will let half of it go into Kevin's hand, okay? And we are waiting on Sonny. Do you have someone else who can act as brother? Oh, he's here. So when you bend and pour it into the fire, remember you're not separating your hands, okay? Let me know when you're ready. Okay. Good. Om Aryamanam Devam Kanya Agnim Ayakshata Sano Aryama Deva Preto Munchatu Ma Patehe Swaha Idam Aryamne Agnaye Idanna Mama Om Iyam Naryupabrute Lajan Avapantika Ayushmanastu Me Patir Idhantam Jatayo Mama Swaha Iramagnaye Idanna Mama Om Imalajan Avapam Yagnao Samridhi Karanam Tava Mama Tubhyam Chasam Vananam Taragnir Anumanyatam Iyam Swaha Iramagnaye Idanna Mama. And now, Kevin. You've probably seen this in Bollywood movies if you have watched any. You're going to go around, you're going to make circumambulation. You're going to make 3 circumambulation and hold her hand. Don't let it go. Okay? Her right hand, and you'll lead her around. So lead her 3 times. Slowly. Ready? Om Amoham Asmi Satvam Satvamasya Moham Samaham Asmi Rikvam Dyauraham Pritavitvam Tava Eva Vivavahai Saharito Dadhavahai Prajam Prajanayavahai Putran Vindavahai Bahun Te Santu Jara Ashtayah Sampriya Roshne Sumanyasmana Pashye Ma Sharadahat Shatam Jive Ma Sharadah Shatam Shrinuya Ma Sharadah Shatam.
पहले भंवर जब घूमिला सीता अब ही तो भाव की है दूसरे भंवर जब घूमिला सीता अब चाच की है तीसरे भंवर जब घूमिला सीता अब की है चौथे भंवर जब घूमिला सीता अब तू आज की है पांचवे भंवर जब घूमिला सीता अब की मैं की है सातवें भंवर जब
Sandhya, more so for you, my daughter. It says the first circumambulation you made a few mantras before, you still belong to your father. The second one, you still belong to your chacha. The third one, you still belong to your pua. Then to your aja. The fifth to your mom. Sixth to your nana. But the seventh one, before you make the seventh circumambulation, Sandhya, there is no turn back. And Kevin, there's no return policy, okay? So, when you make this seventh circumambulation, Sandhya, you've made all for the rest of the family. The seventh one, then you belong to Kevin. So are you ready for that? Are you sure about? All right. So we'll do the Satyavi. Okay. Then you'll go make the last circumambulation.
सतवे भंवर जब घूमिला सीता अब ही तो भली पराए सत के भंवर जब घूमिला सीता अब ही तो भली पराए राम सिया संग घूमर भंवरिया आजू जनकपुर में आजू जनकपुर में हो रामा आजू जनकपुर में आजू जनकपुर में.
But Sandhya, I forgot to ask, if Pinky and Sudesh are ready for that. Are they? You're already committed, that's it. You gave your consent and you went around. That's it. All right, we'll make the one more chant with Ilawa. And you've done this. And after that you'll offer everything into the fire. Om Bhagaya Swaha. Om Bhagaya Swaha. Idam Bhagaya Idam Namama. You can now make everything, Sunny, all of it. Om Bhagaya Swaha. Idam Bhagaya Idam Namama. And they both will have 2 spoons to make ghee offering. And in this offering, both of you are asking unto the Lord of procreation, Prajapati. We make this truthful offering for us to have children. As today we know, unfortunately, many households don't have children. We're blessed to have some here today. And this is a prayer, an offering you make, both of you. 3 offerings. Om Prajapatiye Swaha. Idam Prajapatiye Idam Namama. Om Prajapatiye Swaha. Idam Prajapatiye Idam Namama. Om Prajapatiye Swaha. Idam Prajapatiye Idam Namama. And now, there's another step that you and Sandhya will take. The 7 steps, the commitments that you'll make there. And so I'll ask you if you can move those chairs back a little bit. You will walk from where Rakesh is, or where Diana is, coming across this way. And you'll put her arm around her shoulder. Yes. No, like this way, because we don't want to fall off the stage. So, no. Turn, yeah. From like sort of across, a slantish, yes. Can you go back a little bit? Yeah. So with each step, Kevin, Bolt, and Sandhya, you make the right foot, take the right foot forward, and the left come close to the right. Does not pass the right, about halfway. And the symbolism there is, may your claims not exceed your accomplishments. May your expenses not exceed your income. Okay? You know, you've heard a lot of people, and maybe it's not a nice term, but they bloviate more than they actually know what they talk about. So in this case, there's a sense of humility, truthfulness. That's a commitment you're making. And I'll tell you each step as you go along, okay? And both of you are making this commitment towards each other. With the first step, you're saying, may we have enough food at home, follow each other in our common goals, and may God be our guide, and may we have many children. You know, many of the mantras talk about that. procreation, right? Having many children. Okay. Om Isha Ekapadi Bhava Samamanuvrat Bhava Vishnustva Nayatu Putran Vindavaha Bahunste Santu Jaradashtayah. First step. The second step, you're asking both of you, may have enough energy to carry on this wedded life, to fulfill your tasks that you're so required to do in this life. Om Urje Dvipadi Bhava. Second step. The third step, may have enough wealth. And in one of the mantras in the Havan, Kevin and Sandhya, we prayed for both material and spiritual wealth. Nothing is wrong with material wealth. But at no time should we be enslaved. We should be the slave. We should always be masters of our wealth. Okay? And then the third step is Om Rayas Poshaya Tripadi Bhava. Third step. The fourth step, you're saying, may we be happy with each other and no separation. Okay? Om Mayo Bhavaya Chatushpadi Bhava. Fourth step. The fifth step, may we have children together. Om Prajabhya Panchapadi Bhava. That's the fifth step. The sixth step, that may you both be prepared for all seasonal challenges. As we mentioned earlier with the climbing of the rock, the temptations, that whenever you encounter challenges, the mind can play tricks on you. We've made and chanted many mantras. We ask God, may the mind be like an expert charioteer so that we don't go astray. So He doesn't take us and lead us to some spiral abyss. Okay? Let us mind be in such control that lead us to an improved, higher spiritual and material life and lifestyle. Okay? And the sixth step is Om Ritubhya Shatpadi Bhava. Sixth step. And the seventh step. Sandhya, that song that you walked in with. Very beautiful song. And it says, Sandhya and Kevin, that may we, you and Kevin, live forever as partners. Om Sakhe Sapta Pari Bhava Samam Anuvrata Bhava Vishnustva Nayatu Putran Vindavahe Bahunste Santu Jararash. The seventh step. And now, in the same position, turn and face the audience. The Pandita, and we can have your parents as well. Both of them. To sprinkle water on you. And the request or the plea that you make for God and all these people. Yes, water certainly brings refreshment in life. May you sustain the energy to perceive truth within and win the great battle of life. Very important and very succinct is that a common cliche that's used at this juncture in the wedding in this weather is that, Kevin and Sandhya, is that there's no haste in reason and no reason in haste. And so they said, exercise due deliberate. All right, when you finish, Baiji. good? Sure? All right. Oh, we'll get back to this now. Okay. This mantra here is saying, these 4 mantras. There is no haste in reason, and no reason in haste. And whenever you're ready to make vital decisions in life, make sure you exercise due deliberation. And the purpose of sprinkling the water is to make sure there's always calm, cool, and collected reasoning, individually and as a unit. Okay? Things can get heated, as you know, right? What do you think, Sandhya? All right. As I chant, the parents will sprinkle on him. Om apo hishta me bhuvas tana urje dadhatu namahe ranaya chakshase. Om yo vah shivatamo rasas tasya bhajyate hanah ushatiiriva matarah. Om tasma arangamamavo yasya kshayaya jinvatha apo janayatha chanah. Om apah shivaah shivatamaah shantaah shantatamah taste krinavantu bheshajam. The next part, I would like both of you, the parents can now step back, and both of you to face each other, standing facing each other, right there where you are. And stand sort of equidistant, yes, right in front of the cone, so you're kind of evenly divided. No, one hand. That's right. And this is symbolically you're touching each other's heart. And each of you are saying, I take your heart in my vows. May your mind follow my mind. May you listen to my voice attentively. Now, you're saying this to each other, so it's not one way. Okay? So may you listen to my voice attentively and lovingly, because Prajapati, God, the Lord of this creation, has given you to me and me to you. Om mama vratetre hiridayam dadhami mama chittam anuchittam te astu mama vacham ekamanajhasva prajapatishtvani yunaktu mahyam. And now, Kevin and Sandhya, it's something that is commonly seen, everybody knows, the application of the sindoor. I'll ask Pandita to arrange you. While Pandita is arranging you, you'll go the other side.
महलों का राजा मिला बेटी राज करेगी महलों का राजा मिला कि रानी बेटी राज करेगी खुशी खुशी कर दो विदा तुम्हारी बेटी राज करेगी कर दो विदा, तुम्हारी बेटी राज करेगी।
गलियों गलियों में धूम मचेगी, गलियों में धूम मचेगी, कांधे कांधे डोली चलेगी, डोली में डोलेगा जिया।
भूलेंगे में भूलेगा जिया, कि रानी बेटी राज करेगी। खुशी खुशी कर दो विदा, तुम्हारी बेटी राज करेगी। महलों का राजा मिला, कि रानी बेटी राज करेगी।
Now, Pandit Desai has instructed you how you'll apply this. Okay, 3 times. Make sure when you're applying, look at her, okay? How's the cameraman? We good? Positioned well? Okay. Om Sumangalir iya adhur imam sameta pashyata saubhagyam asya datva yathastam viparetana. Om Sumangalir iya adhur imam sameta pashyata saubhagyam asyai datva yathastam viparetana. Om Sumangalir iya adhur imam sameta pashyata saubhagyam asyai datva yathastam viparetana. The Mangal Sutra now. पी के घर आज प्यारी दुल्हनिया चली, पी के घर आज प्यारी दुल्हनिया चली, रोए माता पिता उनकी दुनिया चली,
रोए माता पिता उनकी दुनिया चली, पी के घर आज
प्यारी दुल्हनिया चली। भैया बहना के दिल को लगी ठेस रे,
भैया बहना के दिल को लगी ठेस रे, मेरी किस्मत में जाना था परदेस रे, मेरी किस्मत में जाना था परदेस रे, छोड़ के अपनी बाबुल का अंगना चली, छोड़ के अपनी बाबुल का अंगना चली, पी के घर आज प्यारी दुल्हनिया चली।
Ready? Every action you take and everything you've done, you're only making more commitments, you know. But there's no turning back at this point, okay? And as I chant, you'll affix the Mangal Sutra on her neck, okay? Om Samanjantu Vishvadevaah Samapo Hridayanina Samatarishvad Samdhata Samudeshtri Dadhatuna. You can give them a big round of applause. Now, the next thing which we all have seen is the ring, the exchange of the rings. We have those ready? Now, turn and face the audience. Show them the ring. See who's got a bigger ring. Let's see. Put it up like this. Hold it up like this so they see. Good? All right. Pandita will sprinkle water on the rings as I chant before you put them on. Hold them together, Pandita. Om Swasti Panta Manu Charema Surya Chandramasa Viva Punedarta Gnata Janata Sangame Mahi Om Swasti Om Swasti Om Swasti. Go ahead. Om Yat Yadetad Hridayam Tava Tarastu Hridayam Mama Yadidam Hridayam Mama Tarastu Hridayam Tava. You got to show the ring on the to the audience, you know. I would ask that both sets of parents, if you can stand somewhere in between these two poles, sideways like this, as we talked last night, Kevin, your parents, you haven't seen God, but you've seen your parents, your mom, your dad, and I would ask, it traditionally how it's done, you go to the bride's house to get married, and what happens after you finish, she takes leave from her parents, then you go to your parents' house, right? So now, both of you will bend and touch their feet, Sandhya's parents' feet first. Her mom first, then her dad. You can give them a hug after that. Then you take Sandhya to your mom. You're now bringing home your dulahin to your mom, okay? She knows her, but you know, traditionally, and both of you bend and touch her feet, and then to your father, okay? I will sing a song here, and it's sort of a celebratory song for a happily married couple. So while I sing, you will do that, okay? एक तेरा साथ, एक तेरा साथ हमको दो जहां से प्यारा है। एक तेरा साथ, एक तेरा साथ हमको दो जहां से प्यारा है। तो है सहारा है, ना मिले संसार तेरा प्यार तो हमारा है। तो है सहारा है, एक तेरा साथ, एक तेरा साथ हमको दो जहां से प्यारा है। तो है सहारा है, एक तेरा साथ। हम अकेले हैं, शहनाइयाँ चुप है तो कंगना बोलता है। तू जो चलती है चोते से आंगन में, चमन सा डोलता है। आज गर हमने मिलन के रंग से सवारा है, तो हर सहारा है। एक तेरा साथ हमको दो जहां से प्यारा है, तो हर सहारा है। एक तेरा साथ। Brothers and sisters, we have come to the specific section of the Vivaah Sanskar. But as I noted when we started, every endeavor, everything and every sanskar starts and has the Havan part. We will proceed to finishing with the Havan. Oh, tying the nuptial, you have, I don't know, with the clothes, how we're going to tie the knot, but you have something there. Okay, let's do that. Pandita will do that with your mom. And then when you go back and sit, Kevin and Sandhya, while they're doing that, this time she'll be on your left side. You lead her towards your seat. And when you reach there, then you see that she sits on your left. Okay, and now revert back to our daughter Kavita to take us into the closing parts.
अथ ब्रह्म गायत्री सावित्री गुरु मंत्रा ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो चित्ताहुतीनां कामानां समृद्धये सर्वान् कामान् समृद्धय स्वाहा इदमग्ने सृष्टकृते इदन्नं मम
प्रजापते प्रजापते
स्वाहा इदं प्रजापते इदन्नं मम
Please stand for the final three offerings.
सर्वं वै पूर्णं स्वाहा सर्वं वै पूर्णं स्वाहा सर्वं वै पूर्णं स्वाहा
Attamukha Sparshaha, with outstretched palms facing the fire, touching our faces lightly.
तनुपाग्नेयसि तन्वन्मे पाहि ॐ आयुर्दाग्नेयसि आयुर्मे देहि ॐ वर्चोदाग्नेयसि वर्चो मे देहि ॐ अग्नेयन्मे तन्वा ऊनं तन्माप्रिणा ॐ मेधा मे देवा सविता दधातु ॐ मेधा मे देवी सरस्वती दधातु ॐ मेधा मे अश्विना देवा वाधत्तां पुष्करस्रजो
Anga Atha Sparsha, Atha Anga Sparsha.
वाचामाप्यायताम् ॐ प्राणश्चामाप्यायताम् ॐ चक्षुश्चामाप्यायताम् ॐ श्रोत्रं चामाप्यायताम् ॐ यशो बलं चामाप्यायताम्
Atavamadevaganam.
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः अभीषणः सखीनाम् अविता जर्दीनाम् शतं भवास्युतये शतं भवास्युतये शतं भवास्युतये इति अग्निहोत्रम् इति अग्निहोत्रम् इति अग्निहोत्रम्
Pujani, first of all. While we're doing that, yes, start distributing the petals.
पूजनीय प्रभु हमारे भाव उज्ज्वल कीजिए छोड़ देवे छल कपट को मानसिक बल दीजिए वेद की भावेर छाये सत्य को धारण
we will have the bride and groom make their entrance, walk along this pathway. And what I would like is Sudesh and Pinky, and you have any other elder relatives, like in a parental figure, stand over here. And Diana and Rakesh, with any senior member of the family, stand on that side, okay? So you stand over here. Stand towards the end. Yeah. Sudesh over here. Anybody else you want to have on your side? And Diana, you stand right up at the end. Rakesh on this side. Right? I know this seems to be a repeat, but you'll do the same thing, touch your feet, the elders in this family, right? You are leaving, you're taking him to all the relatives, the senior relatives, and after you're done, you're taking your bride. I know you've taken him to her already, but any other relatives, the grandmother and so forth, okay? You want to sing? Okay, and while you're doing that, I'll be singing this song here. When I start, you. हो चलो रे डोली उठाओ कहार पिया मिलन की रुत आई हो चलो रे डोली उठाओ कहार पिया मिलन की रुत आई पीकी नगरी ले जाओ कहार पिया मिलन की रुत आई ओ चलो रे डोली उठाओ कहार पिया मिलन की रुत आई नैनों की तू है ज्योति उन नैनों से बरसे मोती दावा नहीं है कोई जोर नहीं है बेटी सदा ही पराई होती जल्दी नहर से ले जाओ कहार पिया मिलन की रुत आई ओ चलो रे डोली उठाओ कहार पिया मिलन की रुत आई पिया मिलन की रुत आई So now everyone has petals, I think. You will walk, Kevin and Sandhya, you'll walk on this side to your right, and those who want to shower with petals can do so. Come towards the walkway, and as you come back, you'll walk on that side, close to that side, okay? Yes, walk along. All right. Everybody can stand up and come a bit closer to the walkway, so as they come. ॐ सौभाग्यमस्तु ॐ शुभं भवतु ॐ सौभाग्यमस्तु ॐ शुभं भवतु ॐ सौभाग्यमस्तु ॐ शुभं भवतु ॐ सौभाग्यमस्तु ॐ शुभं भवतु
खुशी खुशी जाना, लेकिन एक नाता नाता जाके निभाना, हम दुखियों को भूल जाना ना, भूल न जाना, जाने वाले दुल्हन खुशी खुशी जाना, लेकिन एक नाता नाता जाके निभाना, हम दुखियों को भूल जाना ना, भूल न जाना। रो रहे बाबू, रो रहे माई, रो रहे माई, इस जग लेती है दौलत बढ़ाई, दौलत बढ़ाई, इन बिचरों को बिसराना ना, भूल न जाना, जाने वाले दुल्हन खुशी खुशी जाना, लेकिन एक नाता नाता जाके निभाना, हम दुखियों को भूल जाना ना, भूल न जाना।
Yeah, please stand for the final arti.
स्वामी जय जगदीश हरे, भक्त जनों के संकट, भक्त जनों के संकट क्षण में दूर करे। ओम जय जगदीश हरे,
विकार मिटाओ, पाप हरो देवा,
ओ स्वामी पाप हरो देवा, श्रद्धा
भक्ति बढ़ाओ,
श्रद्धा भक्ति बढ़ाओ, संतन की सेवा। ओम जय जगदीश हरे, जय जगदीश हरे, स्वामी जय जगदीश हरे, भक्त जनों के संकट, भक्त जनों के संकट क्षण में दूर करे। ओम जय जगदीश हरे, ओम जय जगदीश हरे, ओम जय जगदीश हरे।
ओम द्यौ शान्तिरन्तरिक्षं शान्तिः, पृथिवी शान्तिरापः शान्तिरोषधय शान्तिः, वनस्पतयः शान्तिः, विश्वदेवा शान्तिः, ब्रह्मा शान्तिः, सर्वं शान्तिः, शान्तिरेव शान्तिः सामा शान्तिरेधि। ओम शांति शांति शांति। प्रेम से बोलो ओमकार भगवान की
जय,
वेदो धारक महर्षि दयानंद की
जय,
ब्रह्म ऋषि स्वामी विरजानंद की
जय,
मर्यादा पुरुषोत्तम श्री रामचंद्र की
जय,
भगवती माता सीता की
जय,
योगेश्वर श्री कृष्ण चंद्र की
जय,
प्रेम से बोलो वैदिक सत्य सनातन धर्म की Jai. Sandhya or Kevin ki?
Jai.
You can do better than that. Sandhya or Kevin ki?
Jai.
That's true. Mealtime prayer and we'll close.
Om Annapade Anasya no dehi Anamivasya shushminaha Praparataram tarisha Urjano dehi Dripade chatushpade Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Namaste, everybody. Kevin, lead your bride, and you come now on this 2 chairs. As a Pandit, I want to thank each and every one of you today. You've been great guests and definitely behave very godlike. So I thank you all very much. On behalf of both families, I thank you. I want to thank Pandita Sai, Pandita Nivedita, our daughter Kavita on the harmonium, and our son Satish on the dholak, and of course, our coming Pandit, Pandit Vinod as well. Thank you all so very much. May God bless each and every one of us. Food is downstairs. You can take pictures, but my suggestion would be some of us should go downstairs and eat, because then we'll be lining up to take pictures. And when some are finished, then the others can somehow rotate, but that's beyond the Pandit's job. So thank you. Namaste. Have a blessed day.